Gone are days where people only think that YouTube is only where you come to consume content, where people think that all you do on YouTube is to come on YouTube and you know search for something and get your answers and get out. Most people used to believe that what YouTube is all about is going on Google, search for something that you're in need of, and once you search, you watch a video on it and you're out. Now YouTube is no longer like that. YouTube is now a place where you can come and create content for yourself. It's a place where you can create opportunity for yourself. It's a place where you do not just come to consume but also come to create content. People think that YouTube is a place where you just come, watch content and go. Yes, you come and watch content and go, but do you know that content that you are watching, somebody created it? Do you know that some other content that you just finished watching, it was someone's creative that made that content? So it's actually a platform where you as well can come and post a video and someone else can learn from that your video. That your video can actually entertain people. People think that YouTube is also a place where you can just come, entertain yourself and go. YouTube is also banking on you to also create content, to also entertain others, to also teach others, to also make other people learn. So that's why I'm making this video. Why do you need to? Why YouTube in general? Why YouTube? And one thing is, YouTube gives voice to the voiceless if you are ready to use it. Now, what do I mean by YouTube gives voice to the voiceless? YouTube gives voice to anybody. All you just need to do is create content. It does not matter who you are. It does not matter where you are from. It does not matter your location. It's not depending on the beautiful environment where you are. It's not depending on where your location. All you just need to do is create content that is valuable for somebody, and YouTube will recommend your video to somebody that is interested in your content. So one thing is, YouTube is not for some specific people. YouTube is for everybody. It's for you as far as you can face the camera, as far as you're not camera shy, as far as you have that confidence in yourself and you want to create, as far as you're creative, as far as you can put yourself out there. So YouTube gives voice to anybody. It does not matter who you are. All you just need to do is create content. Another thing why you should pick on YouTube is because YouTube gives opportunity. There are opportunities on YouTube where you can leverage on. You do not know who is watching your content. You do not know how this person can say, oh, I want you to come and work with my brand, depending on your kind of niche, or depending on what you are talking about, depending on what you are doing, depending on the kind of video you are working on, depending on what you are doing. You don't know. I've watched several videos, and in those videos I see that most creators end up saying that, oh, this video you're watching was sponsored by so person. And I'll be wondering, so people actually sponsor people to make a video for them? And if you watch those videos closely, you see that video they are making is still in line to the kind of content they are creating. So one thing is, YouTube create opportunity for people, create opportunity where people can leverage on people that are watching your video. It's not even limited to your country. It's not limited to that your locality. It's not limited to maybe your family, your friends, people far away that you can't even imagine. Sometimes you might make a video and you are seeing 10 views. That 10 views, you do not know who is among those 10 people that have viewed that your face or that your video that you've made. So it creates opportunities. I've seen people, because of YouTube, they are now millionaires. If you are doubting me, you can just go on YouTube, search how much I made on YouTube. Just search it and you see how many people, and you see the kind of videos, you see the kind of value that YouTube has changed, how YouTube have been able to change people's life. You see different things, and you see that YouTube is actually an opportunity, and that opportunity is an opportunity that you need to leverage on. You need to leverage on that opportunity. You need to leverage on it. And you see, creating opportunities, there are times that you get to learn different things on YouTube. You learn to learn different things. You learn to learn about different opportunities. You learn to learn about how people travel out of the country, how people are able to advance themselves just through YouTube. So YouTube is a platform that gives a lot of opportunities. So another thing I would like to say is, why you should choose YouTube is YouTube gives you opportunity to share your story confidently. You are able to communicate your story. You're able to share your story, your growth process, your journey, how you've been able to move from place to place, how you've been able to obtain one of the things that you've done. I've watch a lot of videos and of how people are able to share their stories online. You're able to express yourself if on this platform, and it's not a platform that like other platforms that are mostly about short content. Here you can confidently create long content, and in creating long content you're able to express yourself, you're able to be yourself, you're able to be real. And another thing is, YouTube likes when people are being realistic. YouTube want real people. When you are being real, you're being realistic, everything just be real. That's one thing about YouTube's like when it is you are being realistic. So another thing why you should pick YouTube, why you should be a creative on YouTube, is there's growth on YouTube. You're able to grow, you're able to advance yourself. I can imagine most times if I have the opportunity to spend time on YouTube, and I spend that time, let's say for example I spend 3 hours on YouTube, and on another platform I spend 3 hours, comparing the 3 hours, I discover that I tend to grow more on YouTube. I tend to learn more on YouTube than on another platform. Fine, another platform I can go to other platform and watch videos for a couple of hours, and let's see, but I don't think I've gone more than an hour on another platform. But let's say I'm watching a video for like an hour on another platform or more. At the end of the day, I'll just feel entertained and probably learn a little, but then it's not as much as, even if it's a particular channel or a particular platform I'm going on, it's not as much as what I will learn while I'm on YouTube. While I'm on YouTube, I get to see podcasts. While I'm on YouTube, I get to see different things, how to learn different things, how to be a creator, how to be an editor. In fact, I learned video editing on YouTube. I didn't really go to a special class that come and teach me how to edit videos. I learned video editing on YouTube. I learned how to create thumbnails on YouTube, how to make my own thumbnails on YouTube. You can just search for. That's the beauty of YouTube. Spending hours on YouTube is much more quality. All right, so I tend to learn a lot. So what I'm just trying to say is, YouTube gives you opportunity to actually grow. You have YouTube gives you opportunity to actually grow. You have that leverage to grow. Watching content, you tend to improve your mindset. So another thing that you're able to get from YouTube is it helps you to document your journey. I saw a video of Mr. Beast. Is the biggest YouTuber. Don't let me say one of these, the biggest YouTuber, and I saw a video of him about 10 years ago. You'll be able to see his journey, how he started, and that's the beauty of YouTube. You're able to document your journey, and there are some videos that maybe you made 2 years ago, and you're going back to those videos and you're like, wow, I made this video, I was saying this, and you just understand that from that time to now I've been able to grow. At least there's a lot of difference between myself then and myself now. So another thing YouTube does is it helps you to grow. It helps you to improve on your mindset. You learn from YouTube. You learn a lot of things. You learn to anything you want to learn, basically. So you learn anything you want to learn. And another thing I've discovered is, once you are consistent on YouTube reward consistency. There will be a time where you will just be rewarded. Many people give up on YouTube at the early stage, when YouTube is just starting, when things are just starting out on YouTube, and you are having the low views. You're not catching up the views that you actually expect. At that point, you might feel discouraged. It might be very, very discouraging. But one thing you should know is, you should try as much as you can to be consistent. YouTube reward consistency. Not just even YouTube, the world itself reward consistency. The world does not have a strategy of fighting an inconsistent man. If you're a man and you are very, very consistent in anything you are doing, you will see that you will surely be successful in that thing. So be consistent, and YouTube will surely reward your consistency. So I think you should pick YouTube because you are going to have a lot of opportunities. There are a lot of opportunities. There's growth on YouTube, and you just need to be consistent and keep posting. Then you get the best out of it. I hope you've been able to get value. Kindly like and please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll see you in the next one. See you at the top.